everybody, it's Debbie with I'd Rather Be Camping. Ed's filming me right now. It's that time of the year and I know I'm a little bit late, but I thought I would give you a Christmas tour of 2022 of our home. So we'll just get right into it. We'll just start right here in the foyer. This is the foyer. There is the front door. And these were some Goodwill picture frames that I found there, and we had some old plywood laying out back, so Ed was nice enough to paint those black and put them in. So, and I have a Cricut, and so I made those because I thought it would be cute hanging over this nativity scene. Ed made me a manger this year. Those things are so expensive, but he had some scrap wood. He even made the little cradle. This is the other side, and I just hung some beads there and a wreath. The wreath is, yeah, the wreath is new. I got it from Walmart. That is my new thing, and these beads right here came from Hobby Lobby, and I think they were only like $3. Better than making them. And then my curio cabinet. If you've watched my tours before, you've probably seen it in many. So I put some deers on top, little candles, and then Christmas balls and little Christmas trees all inside there with my willows. Let's see. So, and I just hung a little thing on the thing. Let me turn you back around. You go into the living room, and all I did is a Christmas book, little candle, and a little nativity scene. And I did order red and white stripes. I think it was last year. And that's actually a napkin. Okay. And then this wall needs so much more, but just too busy of a year. And I don't even have Christmas presents wrapped yet or under the tree, but I thought I'd go ahead and get this done before it's too late. That's our tree. We did it in red and white and silver. I don't even have a topper. I am telling you. It took everything to get this done. And then I don't have a lot of pillows. I have a throw and this pillow and the same thing on this sofa, which I've had these, and I'm sorry to keep turning you around. And then I just put a bunch of Christmas decorations in this little basket, a candle and some candy in my milk glass. Same thing over here, just the little red and white striped napkin I ordered, and those were from last year. A little candle and milk glass I've had with, of course, red and green M&Ms. I've had this blanket for quite a while. It did come from the Goodwill years ago. And then my buffet. I just used a lot of my willows. And here's a runner that I ordered when I ordered those napkins. And I put them all up here. You're gonna see that this is what I did a lot of this year because I just didn't want to go spend the money on more decorations. So that's what we did there. The little light burned out. But I have a lot of willows, so I have a whole village of them right here celebrating. These little white trees I've had for years. They came from like the 99-cent store, but I think I paid like $2.99. Maybe it was $1. It was a long time ago. This is the little table. And this little vintage snowman, isn't he cute? I found him at Goodwill probably about 4-5 months ago. Snatched him up. I thought he was cute and vintagey. And these I also found at Goodwill. These are vintage too, and they were only 59 cents each. Same with these little plates. I've had these. Came from the Goodwill. Super cheap. There's more of those napkins I've had. And I just placed a wreath that I've had there in the center. And over here, down here is a little buffalo plaid snowman. Those two things, both of those came from Goodwill. Also, it was probably in July, and I think they had 50% off sale going. And again, I just had Christmas balls, but he's so cute. I think he was like $2.99. And this has magazines and Christmas books in it. And then the little elf guys came from Oklahoma when we went to visit Ed's sister at the old pottery store. They were cute. I think they were like $7.99 each. These are the stockings that we've had. I added the bell and our tags on there. I went with red and clear lights up there. There's the deers. They also came from Goodwill. The candles I've had. The snowflakes came from Hobby Lobby this year. And my husband was nice enough to make me a stand for them. And then these I've had for years. They also came from Goodwill. And I just kind of did the same over here. Another one of those snowflakes. They were 60% off at Hobby Lobby. The garland I've had. And over here, the little like bookcase hutch that we redid a few years back. Let me get over here. Sorry about that. You see the striped napkins everywhere. Those beads I did make, and I think it was last year or the year before. Those little elves hanging I've had. Those came from the 99-cent store like probably 4 years ago. I've had them. This picture up here is new. It came from Hobby Lobby this year. The plates, I've had those. Came from Goodwill. And they're only like 50 cents each or so, but I thought they were cute. This little snowflake right here came from Hobby Lobby. So that is new too. And that is new. And my sister-in-law gifted me this year, a little candle. And the books, I bought those books from the Dollar Tree this year. You know, it went up to $1.25 each. So I did buy 9 of them and painted them red and white. You know, took the covers off. And then I used my Cricut and I just put some Christmas books titles on there. I thought it would be a nice touch over here. We went with a lot of red and white, but that's all that. So those, I had the paint and I had the vinyl. So those basically cost me $1.25 each. little camper, Christmas camper. And that little house also came from Goodwill. And the white trees did, but I've had those for a while. All of this is really funny. These little candle holders did too, and this I just painted red stripes around it this year. That little vase. Let me step back so you can see what it looks like. Oh, that's what it looks like from back here. And then over from it is this corner fireplace, which is pretty large. And then the little table set in a center. We recently took our throw rug out. We need to get some new ones. The basket over here, I just went ahead and rolled up some Christmas blankets, put it in there. Be easy to get to. I'm sorry, it's already late. It's like 5:30 and it is dark outside. This, nothing going on, just a candle. Here, of course, your Christmas towels. I've had those, so pulled them out from last year. This is new. It came from Walmart. It's one of those wax warmers. And there's nothing to do with this. Like I have had for years. Most of this stuff is thrifted. All I did was put some striped ribbon around those candles. And then these also came from Goodwill. Now I did paint the roofs on them black. And that's what I did. I have a little snowman up there. A little lantern I've had for years. I think these came from Ross about 2 or 3 years ago. These little striped milk glass came from Goodwill. I've had them a couple years, and these are vintage. And I think I paid 99 cents each. Another willow holding a teapot, so cute. And the little plates, can you believe this? They came from Goodwill. They're so cute. I paid 59 cents. It was in like a few months back. It was just over there with the other plates and stuff. And there I just put some Christmas balls in the milk glass. Not much going on over here. Just put my old rolling pin in there and some towel I draped over. That will go over in here. This is where our coffee bar is. So, a little tree with candy. And what I did this year is I also used candy to try to fill in. I've had these Christmas cups. How cute is this? This came from Goodwill last year. I put the flowers in it. Those are little new signs, but they were only like I think they were $1.49 or something like that from Hobby Lobby. And there's, yes, I found 2 sets. He came from a few years ago from the Goodwill, but I found 2 sets. So I moved 2 of them over here. Those little wood trees I made last year. And I've had that sign for a long time, and I just put that over it. And this is new. Came from Ross. Let me get back. And that other little cocoa sign, but see what I mean? We just set candy up there. Ed's been in it. And good deal. These little chocolate spoons came from the dollar do you say $1.25 or Dollar Tree, I guess, store. So I have a box up there when the grandkids come over. And my daughter usually does these, but her and my grandson moved out. So my husband and I have the whole house now to ourselves. Been doing some stuff, and this is, I think we added him, might have been last year. And then this is just a plant I always have here, and it is getting big. And then my table, very simple. Probably see this in a lot. Just a candle, another little tray with Christmas candy, and then the wreath with the little shelf sitters, the snowman, a couple little candles. And this is my china cabinet, or whatever you want to call it. It's a built-in. I hung that on the side, and then I just put random stuff. Here's another one of the runners that I bought. I don't know, last year, maybe the year before. I can't even remember now. That's what happens with old age. Actually, these little white trees, there's one in there that was on the bookcase. They're really cute. They came from the Goodwill too. So did these little Santa cups. That old scale came from a vintage store. My sister-in-law got me that. Added this. We usually have goodies on it. I painted that tray, I think it was last year, and put those stripes and just with the cricket and Merry Christmas. Another scale. And just my little plaid red and green Christmas towel hanging out of that. All you're going to hear me say is Goodwill, but I've had these for several years. They did come from there. And actually, so did this. I just put the balls in there, but I've had some of this stuff. This sign. If you, well, look across this, and most of all of that is from Goodwill, except my mom, who just recently passed away, gave me these salt and pepper shakers. And then that Christmas ball up there, it's a candle. It came from the Goodwill, and those are 99-cent store Christmas trees. But like I said, I've had those. I think those cups came from Ross. And you probably recognize that. Came from the dollar store. And the chicken threw a wreath over its head, and some more little wooden trees I made. I just printed off that paper and Mod Podged it on there. Look how cute these are. And guess where they came from? Yeah. Got him last year from Goodwill over at Morro Bay. And, oh my gosh, I've had him for years. He's got candy in him. And these spoons also came from Goodwill. And this little thing came from Ross. Let me step back so you can get a look at it. I'm sorry, this is kind of all over the place. I was running around here trying to get this done and clean and light candles. Oh, out of breath. But that's, let me step back. That's what it looks like. We do have a lot of red. And then I didn't do too much more. I did in the hallway. I told you, milk glass bowl with Christmas balls, and the pine cones I put in there, and a candle. This deer I've had for years. He was gold. I just spray painted him white and threw some glitter on him. This is a large garland. I did cut it down to fit it in there. It's one of those, what are those, Tabasco baskets. And then just that. This was my grandson's room, and turning it into a craft room, so nothing going on in there. This was my daughter's room. We painted and Put new carpet in there. We've been busy right after we went on a long trip, but only thing I did in there is the throw. And this was that. And then in the bathroom, there is a wreath on the door. And just a red towel. Hung some bells on those beads. Those wooden beads are always on that ladder. And I didn't even get soap, Christmas soap dispensers. I just tied a bow around those that I had. Some more red towels. Like I said, a lot of Christmas balls are used. This is normally here in this house. That little picture did come from Goodwill a couple years back. And then that's what I did. These pictures, there's regular pictures I have behind those, and every year I just pull those out, which were free prints off the internet that I put in there. That is just hand lotion. And there's normally, you know, like regular plants, and I switch them out and put the ho 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 in there with the little berry trees and green and red towels and just a little candle and a free print. Oh, that has been. And I wrapped the thing of toilet paper and threw some more balls up there, but that's all that's going on in here. I did add these bath towels. I think I got last year. And then those rugs I think came from Target last year. Yeah. So those did come from Target. Turn around, not make you dizzy. But yeah, so I had no time. I didn't get anything. We barely got they just moved out like I think it was the first part of November. So this is gonna, I am redoing it. I'm moving my craft room in here because it was out in our enclosed sunroom, but so that's a chore. Painting was a chore. Anyway, there's how it looks. You come at the end of the hall, and that's where that is sitting. So I hope you enjoyed this tour of our 2022 quickly thrown together Christmas tour. This jar, I just kind of filled in the corner here with that. And I've had these two little guys forever. But that's what it looks like. I'll give you our poor tree over there. My little sign. I hope this comes out well because it is dark. And that's our that's it fireplace. For my Christmas tour for 2022. I hope you enjoyed it, and I don't know, you can see what you can do with just like I did with just a bunch of Christmas balls. But anyway, all right, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a very Happy New Year. Thank you. This is Debbie with I'd Rather Be Camping.